Hey there, I'm Carrie Cootie, pharmacist and doTERRA wellness advocate, and I'm excited to talk to you today about how to stay strong all season, specifically as it relates to your toxic load and the surprising effect it may have on your immune system. I've been using essential oils for about 7 years now, and I've learned so much about detoxifying my home and decreasing my toxic load and how important it truly is. So let's dive in. First off, how does your toxic load actually affect your immune system? So every day, our bodies are exposed to toxins through our food, our water, our air, our personal care and household products, lots of different ways, right? What is toxic load? A toxin is defined by any harmful substance produced by a living organism. So that would be something like venom from a snake, for instance. But that's not what we're referring to here. We're actually referring to something called toxicants, which are man-made toxins or synthetic agents. So we're going to be talking about those types of things during this video. So common toxins can be absorbed through the skin when you rub in a cream, for example. They can be ingested when you eat or drink something, or they can actually be inhaled just simply by breathing in. So once absorbed, they get into your bloodstream. So our bodies, they're wonderfully made, and they adapt to whatever we throw at them pretty well, but over time, these things really start to add up. It's kind of like a bucket that gets filled a little bit more each day, just like a drop, maybe even half of a drop. And eventually it's going to get filled and it's going and it's going to spill over. So when our bodies are trying to deal with this overload, it really wants to protect and keep our vital organs strong and running. Most of the energy we have is actually spent digesting food and keeping our organs functioning, especially when we have overload. See, the immune system kind of gets the boot. So what health challenges are caused by these toxins? In general, when the body is overloaded by these toxins, it can't function at its highest state. It's kind of like carrying a backpack full of rocks up the mountain just to that's kind of the same thing as functioning just to get through the day. It kind of brings to mind the term survive, not thrive. So we'll be much more tired. So it's kind of like putting the wrong type of gas in the car. It might run for a little bit, but over time, the leftover really starts to build up. It can cause problems. So that leads me to how can I naturally cleanse my immune system? So our bodies are constantly trying to detoxify themselves. Each day, we have systems within our body that help it to detox. But the thing is, we have other systems that compete with it. And it really doesn't truly allow enough energy and time so our body can really properly detox. So that begs the question, what can we do to help our detox pathways out? So I want to talk about 3 essential oils that are really, really great to maybe add to your routine that will really help your body out in trying to detoxify. So first of the 3 is lemon. Lemon, I just remember when I first smelled lemon, it was literally one of my favorite scents. I just thought it was just so fresh, so clean. I love cut lemons anyway, and so that was one of my favorite oils right off the bat. So I had heard that you could just put it in your water. So I did that right as soon as I got my oils, and I just remember tasting it for the first time. I thought, wow, this tastes so good, and I'm just reading all these benefits, and it's kind of like a no-brainer. So I love to add lemon to my water almost every single day. It's one of my favorites. And so adding just 1 to 2 drops into water in a stainless steel or glass container and sipping on it throughout the day is an excellent way to aid your body in gentle detoxification. It really helps to remove toxins that have built up over time. Not to mention it tastes really great. I also love to diffuse lemon as well, especially in the kitchen. It just kind of smells really clean. And also making a cleaner with lemon is a great way to detoxify your home and really get rid of some of those toxic products. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. So second is Zendicrine. Zendicrine is actually known as the detoxification blend. And so I really love to use Zendicrine to help support my body in these detoxification pathways, especially the liver and kidneys. They make Zendicrine soft gels. You could simply put Zendicrine in a veggie capsule and take it once or twice a day. It's a really great way to support your body in natural detoxification that it's already trying to do. So lastly, as far as oils go, DDR Prime is an excellent blend, the cellular blend. Now, DDR Prime you might be familiar with this one, but maybe not. It's kind of an unsung hero to me. I love DDR Prime, adding it into my daily routine because it's awesome for cellular support, and it's truly a powerhouse when it comes to immunity. So this blend helps support responses that our bodies have, and it really helps support our cells in doing the jobs that they were meant to do, right? Some might just lack something that they need to really perform the way that they should, DDR Prime kind of comes along and really helps support our cells in whatever they're trying to do. Ways that I love to use DDR Prime, I love to use it internally. I actually take one of the DDR Prime soft gels every day, right? It's just going to help in so many different ways. And so those are 3 of the essential oils that I really love to use when I think about how can I really decrease my toxic load. So I want to leave you with this thought. What if this is the area in your health that you've been overlooking up until right now, hopefully? With this extra time that you might have at home right now, this is the perfect time to look at the products that you're bringing into your home. You know, we mentioned, how do you build up toxic load? We're all exposed to things, just even the air quality that we have, but we can control some of the things that we bring in, especially to our home. And so I want to encourage you to really look and see, what are the products like in your home? Have you ever really thought about that? And this is not to say you're bad, right? You're bringing in toxic products to your home. It's really just to make you aware. And so I encourage you to do that, just to see, hey, this is kind of where I'm at, and this is where I want to go. And so don't feel like you have to go away. Carrie's not telling you to go throw away everything in your home right now that's toxic. I'm just simply wanting you to be more aware of it, so that maybe next time we run out of that lotion or that deodorant or whatever it might be, the cleaning products, you can replace it with a less toxic product. And this is where, honestly, y'all, I used to spend so much time pouring over the aisles in the grocery store or in Target or wherever, just looking for the healthiest product I can bring home, the less toxic product, right? I was just looking at all the ingredients. And doTERRA has made it so simple for us. Literally, it just makes my life so much more simplified. And so I really encourage you to look for them and see just what personal care products that you might could replace with healthier, non-toxic options, and then cleaning products as well. And so as we've talked about today, it's really not just one thing that will contribute to your toxic load. It's a lot of different things. And so I hope you've really discovered how this could play a part in your immunity right now. And so thank you for joining me today, and here's to staying strong all season.